like everyone else is.
The case being, over now in Louisiana, are you able to weigh in, or would you be willing to weigh in on just your reaction, the victim impact statement, just what the family's gone through? I mean, you have to do your job, obviously, but can you speak to just what we heard from the family in that courtroom and what you thought about it?
Well, I think that the victim impact statement is exactly what it was. It gives the family and friends of people who have been injured an opportunity to express their feelings. I believe that these feelings were expressed genuinely and heartfelt and meaningfully, and we respect their feelings.
Would you talk about, so I make sure I understood it too, no matter what happens with the federal case or the Mississippi case, he will serve life in a Louisiana prison? Is that to be?
The agreement is that the first 2 life sentences will be served in Louisiana custody Department of Corrections.
Can you tell us where his cases stand federally and in Mississippi?
Okay, so let's start with federal. The plea has been entered in federal court. It is set for sentencing on November 19th. Mississippi case is set for Monday for a plea status in the same way that this case, we were set for a plea status here this morning. We expect to move forward in Mississippi in the same way that we move forward here today.
Did he, I know he kind of listening to the impact statement and really, I mean, he stood there, answered the questions, every question that was asked to him during the victim impact statement. He was sitting straight forward, looking straight ahead, blinking. Has he shown any remorse to you or to at all? Has he spoken about it in any way?
So let me see if I can answer that question as well as I can. Obviously, I cannot tell you the things that my client says to me in confidence. But I think what is very obvious to you and to everyone who saw him in court today and maybe saw him previously, that this is a different man than the person who committed these acts about 1.5 years ago. This is a person who now is on medication that was desperately needed at that time. This is a man who has had a stable living environment, proper nutrition, proper rest, things that he did not have at the time, things which clearly he has recognized, and that is why we were moving forward today. Daniel Callihan knows exactly what he did today. Daniel Callihan did not enter this plea today out of fear of anything, but in recognition of the ills that he did and doing the only thing that he could do to try and make amends. He can never make it back. The victim's right. He can't bring it back, but this is something that he could do, and he did it with full recognition of the consequences that it has to him. As the young lady said, he will now spend the rest of his life behind bars, and he recognizes that.
Was the goal as his attorney to assure that in all these cases he just didn't get the death penalty because these were some serious charges?
So my goal as his attorney is to represent him to the best of my abilities. We start every case with first evaluating the evidence and determining the nature of the evidence, how powerful the evidence is, and then depending on what that tells us, that's the course of action we took. In this particular case, we looked at everything, and pursuing a life plea was the best thing to do, and that's what we did.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's it? All right, thank you. Y'all have a good weekend.